Freedom for the streets, freedom for the people preaching peace, freedom for your soul even after you're deceased, freedom of speech, freeing your mind, freedom for the soldiers behind enemy lines, freedom for the poor, prisoners of war, freedom like the waves crashing upon the shore, freedom for all standing tall, freedom for the streets, freedom for the people preaching peace, freedom for your soul even after you're deceased, freedom of speech, freeing your mind, freedom for the soldiers behind enemy lines, freedom for the poor, prisoners of war, freedom like the waves crashing upon the shore, freedom for all standing tall.
The right to mic, to speak on what's inside my mind. Desire not flowing from my mouth when I recite. My rhymes derived from the sands of time. While y'all stand in line, I'm jumping ship and swimming to the nearest land in sight. Turn me up on my mic, that means to amplify. The answers I decide to reveal is highly classified. Ask me why, probably get no reply, cause I'm choking out or busy observing with open eyes. These words dispersing to the darkest depths of regular and contrary to belief. The hardest step ain't the first one, so keep digging your shoes until it's killing you. If you ain't got know it by now, then get the clue and keep it moving to the next chapter of life. My sacrifices stack up so hard like the passion of Christ.
Well, I'll kick it off, I guess. For me, you know, we have this issue of wanting to elect our city attorney, but nobody mentioned about electing a mayor. So, you know, the mayor's not on the list, so we're not going to talk about electing a mayor. We're going to talk about electing a city attorney. And for me, and I've said this before, it doesn't matter to me if you're elected or you're appointed. The ultimate authority rests with the majority of this body. You're free to advise, and we're free to reject or accept your advice. The checks and balances for the city county or the city council is at the ballot box. So we maintain the authority of when and if to sue. We confer the authority to you on how to sue with our consult. We also make the policy decisions on what we're going to be doing with Sacramento, if we're going to sue Sacramento, if we're not going to sue Sacramento. That authority rests with the council, and as long as the council maintains that authority, for me, it makes no difference if you're elected or appointed. The voters want you to be elected. This has been looked at time and time again. I think that, you know, the voters believe they're electing you, but if there's only one person on the ballot, well, they're not really electing you. And that doesn't mean, shouldn't come across as an insult, because it's not. It's just that's the way it is. So, you know, that's my position.
You don't work for us. You work for the deep state.
Excuse me, please.
Where's the sheriff? Escort him out.
Freedom for the streets, freedom for the people preaching peace, freedom for your soul even after you're deceased, freedom of speech, freeing your mind, freedom for the soldiers behind enemy lines, freedom for the poor, prisoners of war, freedom like the waves crashing upon the shore, freedom for all standing tall, freedom